And otherwise, that's going in the net. Almost a picture-perfect shot from Justin. He had plenty of space to line that up and shoot. But now this is a breakaway. Hoxer reaches, and he'll score. XSET get on the board first.
Well, this is just a breakdown. After that win up in the air, nobody back for NRG. They begin a little too confident against XSET. First series, pass to again. Instead, he'll have to take this himself. Nobody could get there in time. Easy save for Justin. Alpha kept now for JPow. Not so easy, and it's 2-0.
Look at this from XSET. They are starting to turn up the heat here. Alpha Kept says no. He outspeeds Garrett G, and the read off the ceiling from JPow.
But right there's that quick counterattack by NRG.
Exactly. And then when you see that squishy, oh my goodness, the pass play! NRG come together. That's an amazing time. Well, I'm calling it a tying goal. Look at this.
Whew. What a pass all the way across. Forced XSET to take a little extra time getting their resources in order. Now Justin, pop one up for Squishy, coming for the tie, and he scores!
Look at this. Justin finds Squishy again. And now Squishy's starting to come alive. The hot hand here. Perfect top corner placement. No time for...
You cannot play slow against NRG. They have too much speed. They've seen too much. Nobody's at the net, though. The demolitions work, and XSET's back in front.
Demolitions work, and I mean a good 50. As Garrett G was last back, JPow gets right around the ball.
And that's been the deadly duo, but not this time. JPow with a big win. One last chance for NRG, and Alpha kept beat Squishy. NRG's got to keep this in the air. Justin getting bumped around at XSET, but look at Hoxer. Great control past Squishy.
Oh, but now Justin with a free ball. He's setting up for the double, but can't get it. Follow up, Garrett G. It's in. NRG score late in game 2.
Oh, he can't put it on target, but that's how you rack up assist after assist. His third for Garrett's first. 24.
They sent everybody, and now it looks like NRG may be able to just close this one out with a play. It's gonna hit the ground. No, it's still up, but no one from XSET can get to that one. Time for XSET. He's been doing that plenty of times this series. He tried to do in game 2, but it really didn't end up with a lot of work. But what in the world is this goal from NRG?
Oh, Justin has everybody's attention, and they forgot about Garrett G sneaking in underneath. What a play.
XSET had no idea what was happening until it was too late.
Oh, Justin, a little hesitation move against Hoxer, and this time he scores. He just played Hoxer like a cheap violin.
Oh, man. The fake into the flick, and... oh, Alpha Cap, you called out on that one. The back.
The distance with NRG. Any laps at all. Like this.
Man.
What a team play!
No!
And Justin barrels through.
Look at this. Pitches out to Squishy. He hands it back to Garrett. Garrett says, wait, there's Justin. And Justin shoots it at Hoxer, but powers through. You're down by 3. NRG have all the momentum. They have to turn things around.
There's just a marked difference in team plays, but a demolition opens things up. NRG caught napping. Nobody could recover. Alpha Kept gets XSET on the board.
Yeah, it looked like Garrett G spun out there, too, as he was on his way back. But I'm not...
in this series, in this game even, Hoxer has to have a strong game, and he has not been involved much in the offense. Justin will score here. Game 3 is all but over.
At this point, Justin decided, okay, I'll start scoring now. He's 3 for 3 after a 10-minute scoring drought. And now it's just...
over G2 in an off-stream match. Okay. That just happened. NRG way. That's that great proactive defense that XSET has to play. Jumping in front of NRG's passes. JPow can't keep it there. Alpha Kept can, and XSET's in front.
I love this play. Mainly, you look at JPow here. That touch, and also just kind of faking off the ball, forces Justin to have to dodge a demo. That opens up a...
and that's been the theme for Justin. It's either off the post or not a lot of pace behind it. JPow will put the icing on the cake, and we're headed to Champions Field.
JPow takes his time. He knows he just has to run the clock out, but he has boost. He says, I can make a play here. Pushes it past NRG. And what a big late game goal for XSET. This one, 5 seconds left on the clock. You said it yourself, Stacks. Prepare for game 5.
One last look for NRG off the mark. XSET. J-Pow's got to use his boost to get up and does. XSET got away with it again. But here's Garrett. Won't get lucky again. NRG's on top.
As soon as Garrett's approaching the ball, you should know it's going to that left side. XSET played it close right. Alpha Cap cannot get that reach. Garrett, and so is the midfield. Hoxer with that cut, trying to keep things in. But NRG, they're going to force themselves upfield. Almost get a goal out of it. Squishy will follow up off the mistake. And that's a 2-goal lead for NRG.
This series going to end the same way it began, with Squishy getting a notch on the board. XSET did all they could on the goal to wall. And a big kickoff win eventually from Squishy and NRG.
Justin the Squishy! You said it yourself, Stacks. It's how NRG started, it's how they finish. 1-2 play, 3-goal lead in the final minute.
There was 2 dropping to 0-3 in the group. Hoxer got to get around on this ball. He cannot. And NRG will salt it away. Justin downfield, and that's going to go in.
At this point, it's all but over. Justin clear out. J-Pow, a little too late to that one. Couldn't get around it. But NRG on top. This was going to tick down. And this series is over. Squishy will just mess around with it at this point, but the GGs are coming out.
NRG, because they have it'll be a +5 game differential, they have clinched a spot in the top 2. So NRG will move through to the upper bracket in tomorrow's knockout gauntlet. They'll either top the group or go second best to Alpine, depending on what NRG does